Hey guys, this is Ian with Divine Devil Gaming. I am starting my series of Skyrim videos with the Skyrim challenge as set forth by Joey. And the challenge is this. First, it will be played on Legendary mode. We will have the Frostfall, Camping, I Need, and Alternate Start mods active. So basically, I am going to pick a race, click Surprise Me on the Statue of Mara, and see where we end up. And I promise as soon as we land somewhere, wherever that may be, I will turn Frostfall on, and we'll see how long we last. I'm not sure. It's going to be kind of interesting, just because, even in a world like Elder Scrolls, everything is can be very tightly regimented or boiled down into different things, like High Elves and Bretons make the best mages, and Nords and Redguard and Orcs and whoever else make the best something or other. There's just so many archetypes that go along with it. So I am really just going to pick a race and we're going to go for it. Now, after reading many forums, seeing many videos, and these are the best races, these are the worst races, yada 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 da, I am going to go with my old favorite, the Dark Elf. For no other reason than I think they look cool. And by the way, if at any point during this series my character dies, then he gets deleted and I have to start all over. And I'm gonna keep doing this until I find something that works or I catch a break. We shall see. I did a test run with these mods on this game where I made an orc. Orc, you think you can survive anything, blah 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 blah. And then when I clicked Surprise Me, it stuck me in a tundra in the middle of frickin' nowhere. I turned on Frostfall, and I think I lasted about 20 feet before getting mauled by some wolves, and I froze to death. Which should tell you what kind of realism we're dealing with here, folks. But I do have some slight knowledge on how to survive out in the weather and all that other fun stuff. So we're going to give it our best shot and see what we can do with it. Everything we do is going to be dependent on our situation, where we land, and what kind of equipment we have available to us. Now, I'm not going to do anything fancy as far as looks or anything else like that, although he looks pretty sick, so we're going to go with him. I am joined here on my cast with my faithful dog, Schmutzy. Say hi, Schmutz. He's shy, and he's a dachshund, so he's little legs. He's very conscientious about it. Yeah, there we go. That looks positively fearsome. Now let's see. What do we name our new Dark Elf? I don't know. We're gonna call him Mittens. No, it's stupid. That's something for a Khajiit, isn't it? Okay, we are gonna go with Bob. Bob the Dark Elf. Okay, just so you guys can see, settings, gameplay, we're on Legendary. So this is the highest difficulty setting. And let the shenanigans begin. Let's see where we end up. Statue of Mara.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Now, as you can see, and also up in the upper left-hand corner, sated and hydrated, meaning that I have to eat and drink in order to maintain some kind of health. If I don't, then bad things start happening. Also, in Frostfall, if you're exposed to the elements for too long without keeping yourself warm, you get frostbite, and that does nasty things to you. But as you can see, I really do like Alternate Start because you can start pretty much anywhere and as anything. It adds a whole new level of, I want to skip all this starter crap and go jump right to certain things. And this will allow you to do that. But for our immediate purposes, we're going to get surprised.
Leaving your life to chance, so be it.
I ain't scared yet. And now here's the magical teleportation blanket. see where we go. Mist. It's magical.
Tell him about, what was it?
Dawn Guard. We went right to Dawn Guard. Crossbow, steel bolt. Nice. Alright. So we are starting out in Dawn Guard, and I guess we're going to be doing that campaign first and foremost. Let's see, what do we start out with? 146 gold. I should tell you the orc test that I did with this. I was stuck out in the middle of the tundra. No gold, no clothing except for some minor clothes, some boots, and my bare hands. And that's it. That's what I started with. And that particular surprised me. I was surprised. I'll tell you what. Alright, we got a crossbow, we got a steel dagger, full leather armor, potion of healing, a couple apples. Apples, pretty standard. Magic, we got... Alright, that's first on the agenda. Healing, flames and sparks, all that other fun stuff. Alrighty. Click on Frostfall, we'll get that in a second. Now mind you, it's been a while since I played Dawn Guard, so I'm not entirely certain how we're going to do with it. I'm thinking, given what we're going against, we're going to be using flames a lot. And I do mean a lot. But I promise these episodes won't be too long. And if it looks like I'm going to have to walk 1.5 billion miles, we'll just skip to another episode and we'll pick it right back up where we need to so we can get right to the action. No, I don't need to sleep. One other thing with Frostfall is you need to have the correct amount of gear. And excuse the books, but sometimes when you read a book, you get a skill jump. And ain't nothing better than a skill jump. Okay, here we are in Dawn Guard. He looks interesting. Let's go talk to him. Guys might want to think about cleaning this place up a little.
Find Serene and Gunmar, and maybe we can do something about this mess. There's only one thing worth remembering. When it comes to vampires, if you're sloppy or careless...
I am dark and scary. My name is
Good people will die because of you. I've lasted this long because I don't take chances. I cover my tracks.
Yeah, good for you. Alright, Dayspring Canyon. Talos is the hero god of mankind. His worship is currently banned by the Emperor. Stop the words of Skyrim from revering him. I revere you, Talos. Okay. Appears to be a Breton and an orc.
Find Serene and Gunmar, and maybe we can do something about this mess. Isn't it obvious? They're soft, the lot of them.
That's nice. Okay. Let's go over to quest. Yeah, one of the other things about alternate start is it doesn't give you much of a lead-in. Yes, I've already started my new life, thank you. Come on, recruit Soren Jurid.
Find Serene and Gunmar, and maybe we can do something about this mess.
I'm going. So we're just gonna jump right in here. Fortunately, we landed in a somewhat temperate climate, so things aren't too bad. It's Bori. What are you shooting at? I don't think even you know. That's fine. Top of the world, Ma. Alright, let's bring up the map. See where we're headed. Oh, I see. Soren Gerard is way across the frickin' map. You know what? We're gonna Yeah. Yeah, that'll be for another episode. Right now, we are just gonna look around. Barrel empty, barrel empty. See if we can't find some worthwhile gear and a few other things in order to survive the frostfall. Because I'll tell you what, these creatures on legendary difficulty are bad enough, but when you're freezing to death and there ain't nothing you can do about it, that's even worse. That's elements. So we're gonna go back to the castle and look around. But the other thing is, you start off with
Fine serene and gunpowder.
you start off with pretty basic stuff. You don't have any of the advanced spells or even levels to make sure that they do pretty well. So we're going to wander around here for a minute and see what we get. Nothing. Fish barrel. My advice on this is take all the food you can, because you never know when you're going to need it. Up and down this way. Now, some of you are probably screaming, there's a weapons room down the hall, you moron. Well, that's bully for you, but armored huskies, because we need to have those. Practice dummies. Practice dummies are usually weapons. Steel bolt, steel bolt. Right now our best weapon is a crossbow, so we'll most likely be using that quite a bit. Let's see what we got up here. Dayspring Canyon. I don't want to do that yet. Looks like this place has been picked clean. And who might you be?
Need something? I've heard the rumors around Skyrim. I know some
Yeah,
results,
okay.
and I've seen.
What do we got over here? Ooh. Yeah, and cooking your own food is a good idea. Just because cooked food will keep you far more sated for a longer period of time than uncooked food. Alright. Well, we haven't really been thrown into any immediate danger, so yeah, I'd say it would be good for the rest of the playthrough, hopefully. Okay. Crossbow, hunting bow, iron arrow. Potions are good. Alrighty. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I'm going to continue searching around for useful items and everything else. I find something interesting, I'll be sure to bring up next episode. But for right now, so far we're doing pretty good. Hopefully next episode doesn't get too hairy. And one other thing I should probably mention with this whole challenge that I'm taking is that whatever portion of Skyrim I land in is what I need to adapt to. So I could very potentially have a Redguard sorcerer or a wood elf brawler knight, whatever. Things I don't normally mix or match. Being a dark elf in Dawnguard, got an even shot of doing something. So, but until next time, we will pick things back up, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.